Hey guys, Video Fletcher, and here in the background is some Gears Judgment. Very sort of quick video. A couple of people asked me to give my thoughts on the Overrun Early Access Beta. I got this through pre-order in the game. So, let's put it simply, okay? It's a very good game. If you want to know whether Gears of War Judgment is worth buying, now obviously this is based off, like say 5 or 6 hours of playing Overrun. During that 5 or 6 hours of Overrun on one map, I'd say I was entertained for most of it. So there may be like an hour where I played it and I was a bit bored, but I was entertained and it was quite enjoyable. So if I'm been enjoyed, what terrible English that is. If I'm enjoying it on one map, then it must be kind of good, and it would be nice, like mixed in with the other modes to break it up a bit. So if I can enjoy it for 6 hours straight, if you're playing Gears of War, say for a 3-hour play session, you might play 2 hours of regular mode, say some TDM and domination, and then just an hour of Overrun, and I think that will actually be fun to play. So in that regard, it's actually quite enjoyable. Now the actual game mode itself, I personally didn't take to. So the commentary basically is going to be me saying that right now I'm kind of at an end with Gears of War. It doesn't really get me excited. There's still moments, you know, where you out shotgun people. You say hit a snipe shot, you get a 2-for-1 snipe, you go on a bit of a run. That's still fun. That still will be fun in execution and TDM and domination. I think what people need to remember and sort of forget is that you need to stop hating on it so much. I know that sounds odd coming from a guy that isn't even going to buy the game, but that's just because personally I'm not into Gears of War anymore. I play different styles of games and I play on the PC. Most of the people I know play on the PC now, so it's more fun for me. And, you know, there are lots of other things. You know, the graphics are better. I can do different things, you know, I can listen to my music on the PC at the same time. There's just different things for me. But I still will give an accurate review from the bit I've played. I don't think I need to buy the game to tell you that it's going to be good. I think it will be good. It certainly is going to be better than Gears of War 3. I think I'm safe in saying that. Now, Overrun, people have said it's been spongy, and different characters have different health. Now I think they did a bad job of actually telling you that. I think it should be more sort of featured, like, you know, you are playing as the Grenadier, you have more health, or you're playing as the Medic, you have more health. But I do really like the features that they've added into Overrun. But for me the actual game mode's a little bit too short. We were ending rounds in 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 minutes was about our average times, and you can say, well, you must have been playing some bad people. When we played some very good people, it was a closer game, but by closer we mean we just pinned them in their spawn for a little bit longer and then the game was over. So I think it's a little bit too short, and that's the feeling I get with Gears of War, for me personally, is it's fun, but there's not that much of a challenge on it, and the only challenge you really get is when you're playing against another stacked team, which for me I don't really enjoy. I think TDM and domination will be a lot faster. There's no stopping power. The Lancers aren't actually that strong because you've come from Gears 3. They're still strong, they're still very strong, but they're not absolutely ridiculous because there's no actives and no stopping power. It actually helps. It helps more than you'd think. Because there's been no change to the damage, you think, oh well, it's still as strong, but because you're not getting slowed and you don't have a boost, you can actually get around corners and stuff whilst being shot at. And the shotgun is less spongy. I know it's spongy in Overrun, but I've already explained that's because the characters have more health. And I think when it's laggy and a character's had more health, it gets a bit confused, the game, and it sponges. But I can't imagine it being that much more spongy than Gears 3 Online. It'll just be either as bad or better. So, I think you're going to have a lot of fun playing Gears of War. Domination will be very fast. It will be good to have a full sort of a proper objective mode. Hopefully that'll be close. Now I've seen gameplay of it and not many people, the devs, seem to actually be fighting over the hill. hopefully online you'll all be sweating to capture, which would be more fun. But I think it'll be fun to break it up for an hour or two, you know, play some classic execution. Sure, I think the loadouts may, that's the only thing, the loadouts may make it suck a bit, you know. If you can start with one of the stim grenades, it's very strong with stim grenade, it's an instant heal, but again, you could combat that with an ink grenade. If you know someone's standing in a stim grenade, throw an ink grenade in there and it pretty much cancels it out. So there's lots of unique things I think you can do if you figure out the game properly to make it fun. But for me personally, I'm not going to be getting the game on launch. That's not me saying Gears is bad. Trust me, this game will be a good game and it will be fun. If you want a couple of hours to kill each night, then the game is for you, because I think it will be fun. I don't think it's a game where you're going to absolutely sink your teeth into, but I think it's going to be very fun, and that's what you pay a game for, is to have fun. I'm not saying I'm never going to buy the game, because I always get that bug where you want to go out and get the game. But for now, I'm just playing other games. So maybe in a couple of weeks, after I've seen some footage, I might think, you know what, I'm just going to take the plunge and buy it. But for now, I'm kind of happy knowing that the game is good, but I don't really want to go out and spend £40 on it, because for me, the couple of hours I play games, I'm spending them on different games at the moment. But I think, yeah, it will be a good game. The no actives is a big thing. The sword off kind of sucks in the way that they've tweaked it completely, and it's good the way it doesn't have this massive cone of range anymore, but it has 2 bullets, so if you do miss, you can shoot it again. But it does have a really, really short range now. I think you'll be surprised at how bad the sword off is in comparison to Gears 3 to say it has 1 more bullet. So yeah, and also there's free-for-all mode, you know, if you're sick of stacked teams online, then free-for-all mode will be fun. So I may pick up the game in a month if I'm bored or something, but for the moment I'm just happy knowing that the game is heading in the right direction. It's surely not perfect, like in Overrun, the turret class is clearly overpowered in the sense that you can put the turrets on top of things and they can shoot down at you when you're in cover. That to me is a bit broken. The medic class I think needs to be used more. What I think should have been done to Overrun is you should only be allowed to be one of each class, and it should have been 4v4. That to me would have been awesome if you had 1 medic, 1 soldier, 1 engineer and 1 sniper. That would have been way better, because then you could have really honed in your role. You could have gone, I'm been the medic this game, and you know, you could even say I blame the medic didn't perform properly. But at the moment you can all just pick the engineer class, go right, we'll all go engineer for the beginning, then we'll all go, I don't know, sniper to hold it down. I don't know, I just kind of wish it was 4v4 and you couldn't all be the same class, or there was a limit to how many, you could be like 2 of each class. I think that would make the games a lot more enjoyable, because yeah, we could play all 5 turret classes and heal our turrets and it wouldn't be very fun. So yeah, I think there's going to be some tweaks, but to be honest, I don't think they'll make that many changes to it. They're not the type of company that does. But you know, they might surprise you. They might be tracking the statistics of how many people use the turret class over, say, the soldier class. I think the soldier and the medic class will be the most important ones, because when you're on a kill streak, and I don't actually mean a kill streak, I mean a streak of killing people, you do run out of ammo, and it is good to have that soldier there to give you ammo, and it is good to get revived. But yeah, I just wish they'd limit how many people you could have at each class, sort of like a pro mod style. It seems like a perfect game mode to do it in. But yeah, that's my thoughts. I think you'll really enjoy the game. I think it'll be fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with my channel, because I don't think I'll be buying it. That's not me not buying it because the game's bad, that's just me. Just personally, I'm kind of bored of Gears of War now. That's not anything to do with the game being bad. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. A couple of people wanted my thoughts. I've been enjoying it. Oh, and if you've stayed all this way, thanks for watching. And if you click the description, there's like a link where you can get a free paintball skin. I almost forgot. You basically have to get like 95% to unlock the skin. So when you're going through the website, you just keep scrolling and scrolling, and you just click everything you see, and then it counts as like discovering it. So you just click everything, and then you get your free code. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Peace.